Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Pokemon Emerald here on the Let's Play Tarson channel. Now that we brought up our guest two members, which of course the Torchic and the Mudkip. Yeah, they're guests, alright, but only because they are allowed to bring them along for the ride. We're gonna be talking to May here. Yay! Who can now register each other on their Pokenavs. Joy to the world, the bitch is dead. Hopefully. So anyway, let's see. So basically now we have a trainer battle here. This all depends on what you picked. Because in this game they made a different choice. Anyway, I chose Trico, so I've started off with a Lotad. Taylor comes out to make it a bitch, using Wing Attack, one of its strongest moves in the game. I personally think so. So now that Taylor has fallen down and probably died along the way, 205 experience. Now Torchic comes out. I'm going to have to be using my Rolts here. Although Torchic uses the Ember Strike, it depends on which dependency it's using for say. I'm just going to take it out with confusion. It's a lot of experience for a Pokemon, and using its Ember Strike, which does a lot of damage. Whoa, decent special defense for Torchic. I'm surprised. And it's confused too, which is good. Good, because it's going to be hurt quite a bit. And it's using Ember again. Ooh, almost dead. Unlucky. I'm very lucky to survive that fight. 208 experience, and May has been defeated. Yay! This is going to be an interesting but boring, repetitive challenge. Anyway. She'll talk about Mr. Briny, who used to be this really useful sailor. Was a revered seafarer, yeah, basically a sailor. So now that we've beaten May for optional reasons, I mean you could ignore her, but I highly doubt you would have done that. So let's restart. Let's get out to restart Taylor and our Taylor and our Rolts, because now we're going to be going back through the fort. Yeah. Save it a little bit because I know for a fact it's going to be a bit difficult. I mean, this game... I kind of felt this game was a bit rushed, to be honest. So anyway, skipping ahead, and now that we're going to be using Cut, let's take a peek at some of the items you can and will use. For instance, now that we can take down these trees, we can take a few items from this section. Also, there's also a couple of battles here that we're going to be showing off with our other starters, and it's starting to rain outside, which sucks. So, let's take them out. Rich people! I hate them so much. With a Lotad and a Zigzagoon, here comes Taylor and Rolts. Just pretty much using them for experience-wise. If you already know how to take them both out, I'm pretty sure the Taylor and Rolts are actually a very good combination tag team. One focuses on the physical side, the other one focuses on the special side. Both sides are... And it's a level 15 Taylor. Alright. And soon to be a level 15 Rolt. Another Zigzagoon. Using using Rolts as confusion takes that one. Unless it brings up bloody... Now Rolts is 15. Good, I like that. I like that a lot. So now it sends out a problematic problem which can be rectified by... using Wing Attack on Pugena. Dead. And it sucks too. So, Taylor 46, Rolts 46, and Rolts takes it out in one hit. Dead. Oh yeah. Most certainly dead. Now, as I mentioned before, this was the generation that introduced the EV training. Still, when Pokemon was still underground and finding itself, this was the last generation. Yeah, it sucks. Right, let's put Trico in front, as well as we put Mudkip, and we have a potion right here. Yes, this is what happens when you go out to the optional area. So, let's go for a Cut, and we have another double battle. A schoolboy, and a lass. This is going to be boring and shit at the same time. Right, Rolts and Marrels. Trico, Mudkip. Is Mudkip gonna join the team? I'm gonna hear you ask. Let's see. 1. I know for a fact that Gym 3 is technically impossible to do without, say, a ground type. And the only ground type is, in this game, so you'll find this point, is a Mudkip here, when he evolves to Marshatoms. So, hopefully my Mudkip isn't. I'm surprised, yeah? Mudkip certainly took that like a bastard. Well done, Mudkips. Am I going to keep Mudkip on the team? I think a guest Sos, but I'm pretty sure I'm hoping to get my hands on a rare Pokemon such as, oh, I don't know, say a Feebas. And I registered the kid on the Pokénap. Oh, this is joyful. Cuteness and power. Or how about dumbass and dumbass? I don't know. It's just stupid. Your reward for getting up here, of course, folks, is these berries. First up, you have these pineapple berries. I don't know what the hell pineapple berries do. Someone needs to tell me in the bottom of the screen. Chesto berries I'm very familiar with. They are the auto wakers of pretty when you go to. I believe a term was used in this game called Chesto Rest. Chesto Rest is basically a Chesto berry used with rest, waking up instantaneously. And of course I have an Ether here. Well, that's going to be all for this section. I think we'll go back to bring Torchic back to the front. And that's pretty much it here. Now we're back to the Pokemon Center. I think we're going to be going back outside. But now we're back to the main story and completing several things. Let's move on. So I think this is going to be here. We're going to be here for quite a while. So now that we can have let's see what we can pick up with our items. First off, here is an X accuracy, not much sadly, although the ripple effect in the game is fantastic. Let's see. Let's get back to the forest. Now we can just go this way, on to the right side of this forest. Let's cut down here and why not? Let's just cut this one down too. And cut. And another wild battle here with a Kazkoon. Trico. Now if you're wondering why Trico's in front, it's because I kinda had a skip in the game anyway. This woman here is basically, she gives you the Miracle Seed. The Miracle Seed will help you boost grass type moves. Will give you a little bit of an edge. Of course there's 9 of them that we missed. Picking up. I didn't pick up a wild fight. I wanted an item, you bastard game. As I was saying, Great Ball, very useful. We're going to be using one of these in possibly the next part. So don't despair too much. This item here is the X attack, which is a physical attack booster. Although in Gen 4, it really much redefined itself as physical attacker. Talk to this guy here, and he's like, always checking the ground. Don't know why the hell was I was just like, checking items. Unfortunately, I picked up a Pokemon battle, which sucks. You know, what I could have done was just go out to the right side, but I think I did like in order to give the forest one last check, and I kinda do. Yeah, I already know this. It's Pokemon 101. So, let's get out of here and head here. Right, 104, pick up the item here, Pokeball. Very, very handy. Alright, we're out. Why the fuck did I go back in the forest? Why? Oh, I'm such a mong. Ugh. I didn't want to go through this again. Why did I do this? I sometimes act stupid, alright? It's just, Right, let's just sort this one out, shall we? Right, let's go through the forest and see if there's anything there. Unfortunately, when you leave a forest, it automatically the trees come back automatically, which means you have to recut them. It's a sort of annoying little trend that Pokemon Emerald 3rd Gen had. And I think it was previous 2nd gen and 1st gen, blah blah blah, whatever. For a lot of people, this was their first Pokemon game. 3rd gen was released in 2005. A lot of people older than I am would have remembered Gen 1 or Gen 2. Gen 3 was ideal. Although I think the advancements everyone knows has already gone to Gens 4 and 5. Gen 4 was incredible. Diamond and Pearl was repetitive. Diamond and Pearl was incomplete. Platinum was a very good gaming experience, I will say that. Fun to play and legendaries galore. They're great. Anyway, I can't really talk about this because that's a wild Silcoon. And if you notice, ladies and gentlemen, there's a caught Pokeball. Yeah, I managed to catch Silcoon eventually, and it evolved into a bunch of Beautiflies. So, yeah, and now we pick up a potion, which is the obvious thing if you want to pick up an item gap. Right, let's just get out of here. We're done here. We are very much done with the forest and everything else. So, what are we gonna do now? I think there's a battle that we optionally missed. So let's talk to this fisherman here to initiate a fight. Yeah, it's not much, but hey, what do you expect? So, the fisherman, as you expect, like in the previous part, has a water type. The water type is the boring, predictable Magikarps. They're a terrible experience. I don't know why I cut this one. After all, it wasn't like the entire team of Magikarps like Marilyn discovered one time. Oh boy, that was annoying. Anyway, 37 experience, not much at all. God damn it, get off my screen. Right. Talk to the sea, bottom of the sea. I think we can actually go to the bottom of the sea. Go into Mr. Briny's cottage and now you'll find Mr. Briny and Pico. Now we must talk to Mr. Briny. So, basically he'll explain that Mr. Briny will owe you a debt of gratitude for pretty much saving Pico, and now what you have to do is, basically, you are going head straight to Dewford. Oh yes, thank God for that. Now we get to head off to Dewford Island. By the way, this route here, Route 103, as Route 105, as Chuck and Conroy mentioned, is what the fuck? Oh, it's, your fault. Oh, it's your old man. Yeah, could have just given me a number. Oh! And I did. So anyway, as Sugar Conroy mentioned, we could go back to 105/106 later in the game. Now we arrive at our next destination on our next gym. Of course, the wonderful island of the wonderful Dewford Town, aka Dewford Island. This is where we need to go for the next game, which is pretty interesting considering it's beach. You know, I was actually hoping for a sort of a beach encounter or something. I don't know. Anyway, in the next part, we're going to be exploring Dewford Island.